Alright, so I got a new toy. Got a Turley neck knife, Boones Branch. There it is in its kydex. There's the handle. The handle's made of teak with black, I think it's G10 pins, I could be wrong. So, I was in the market for a new Turley. Couldn't decide what I wanted. I already had a Gasconade, as you most of know, and between talking to Iz and thinking a little bit, I decided that I wanted a small knife more for food prep, and one that I could wear around my neck. I'm gonna test it out today. I'm gonna beat the crap out of it. I'm gonna baton oak with it. I'm gonna make a fire with it using a fire steel. I was gonna do a bow drill video, but I'm kind of short for time, and I don't know. I don't really want to do it today. So, like I said, the handle's made of teak burl and black pens, black liners. The knife blade is, I don't know, 4 inches, no, 3.5 inches maybe. Anyways, it's a really nice knife. Fit and finish is awesome on it, as all Turley knives are. And let's go beat it up some. Just coming up to my shelter now. Everything's soaked from last night. We had like a torrential downpour almost. So there's my piece of ash bark. I've got already my 2 pieces of oak cut there, sitting in there. I'm going to use this piece of ash bark to keep my fire up off of the ground as usual. See me from there? These are my 2 pieces of oak. I'm not going to lie, they're not very big around, maybe, I don't know, 1.5 to 2 inches around, but that's all you need. This one has no natural check in it like I normally like to look for, so we're just going to go dead center. This is the first time I've baton with this knife. Oh, does alright. Well, for that size wood, it's no problem at all. And really, if I'm using this knife to baton, I'm not going to go any bigger size wood than that. She's a full height convex, and she shaves nice. It's like razor sharp. Just trying to get some of this wet wood out of here. Maybe I'll use one of these pieces. Alright, on to making some feather sticks, or shavings. This thing has a lot of bite to it. It's really sharp, because it's new and because it has a full height convex, so there's less material behind the blade to stop it from slicing through. What are you doing, Scope? Alright, well, I'm going to do this for a minute. I'll be right back. Okay, so I've got a pile of shavings. I'm just going to split some kindling into small pencil thickness. So I've got the sticks that I was shaving, my knife. Break off the pieces that way. Try and get them, well, I try and get them as long as possible, but sometimes they break off. There we go. That's what I'm looking for right there. And I'm just going to keep doing that. So it might be too big. Breaking it down farther and farther. And I'm putting all my weight onto this knife. Like, I'm pushing hard just with these oaks. And nothing bad's happening. So I'm not too worried about breaking the knife or chipping the edge or anything like that. It's pretty much, this is the hardest I'm going to be on it. Like I said, I mostly got it for food prep and just like as a personal carry. So after I'm done doing all this stuff, I'm going to set my tinder up on the bark like always. I'm going to strike I'm not going to make scrapings this time, I don't think, because I always end up making scrapings and just igniting the scrapings, which is easy. It works for me every time. I'm going to try and make small feather sticks, or sorry, small shavings, fine shavings, and try and ignite them. So got a pile here already. I'm going to make a little bit more, and then set it up on the bark, and I'll be back and light my fire. Alright, so there's my prep. Big pile of shavings, scraping, or the smaller feather sticks. I'm gonna ignite, knife, fire steel, and tinder. Alright, my fine shavings. There she goes. Well, the knife worked very well for me. It's completely soaking wet conditions today, and this isn't what the knife is intended for. But like I said, I wanted to test it. I wanted to see. It smokes all on my face. I wanted to see if I could push it farther than it needed to go. And now I know, in the future, if I ever need it, it'll be there for me. Once again, I found a knife maker that I'll continuously buy from because his craftsmanship exceeds my expectations. Again, I've said it before. If you're in the market for a knife, go with Turley Knives.